Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to today's video. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for returning. And if you are new here, my name is Roy. I happen to have spastic diplegia cerebral palsy. You can learn more about me by checking out the description box below. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about insurance companies, knowing your rights, and insurance appeals. I'm also going to give you an update about an incident I have with the insurance company and let you know kind of where that's at currently. So with that being said, let's dive right into today's video. Typical reasons that you would file an appeal with your insurance company is because you or your doctor have requested a service and the insurance company has come back and said, no, we're going to deny this request because it's either not medically necessary or it's not covered. Well, a lot of folks, at least in my experience, have said, okay, it was denied and that's it. I'm either A, not going to get the service I need, or I'm going to have to pay out of the pocket. Well, that's not always the case, because you as a patient have a right to appeal the decision that your insurance company has denied. I mean, technically, even if they approve a service, you have the right to appeal that too. I'm not sure why you would want to appeal something they've approved, but anyway, you can still appeal that. But the way a typical appeal works, on the back of your denial letter, there's a form that you can fill out that says, I want to appeal this decision, this is why, blah, 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 and you mail it back or fax it back. And then the insurance companies will typically follow up with you within 30 days. Sometimes less, sometimes a little longer, just depends on the insurance company. Now, the most important thing to know, and I've done these appeals for myself and other individuals in my community to help them get the services that they need and deserve. But the most important thing to remember is documentation, documentation, documentation. I can't tell you how important that is. If you fill out the back of that form and include no documentation with it, chances are they're just going to say, okay, what do we do with this? So it's important to have documentation that shows evidence as to why you believe you need the service requested. Now, typically your doctor will help you with these appeals, but in the case where you need to file it, you want to make sure to include any medical records that you have relevant to that specific service. If you have any letters from your doctors to support what you're requesting, make sure to get that as well. And include that when you mail or fax back the forms. In some cases, the insurance companies will request an over-the-phone hearing with you to help them make the decision on your claim, or they'll just make a written decision and they'll mail it out to you. They'll either approve your claim or they'll go ahead and deny it, and in which case you still have another option to appeal, and then you can decide what to do from there. I've had some situations where I've had to appeal something 3 times just to get it approved. You have rights. It's important to use your rights to your advantage, and if you need help, there are resources out there. Like I said, I've helped individuals in my community. Sometimes I win, sometimes we don't. It just depends. But I've had more success with solid documentation than without. To follow up on a video I did last week where I mentioned my insurance company no longer covering alternative medical treatments, and I filed a grievance to let them know my thoughts and why it would be appropriate to cover for me. Although I have not heard anything back yet regarding my grievance, I did manage to speak with another contact that I have within that same insurance company, and it's been suggested to have my provider submit a prior authorization with supporting evidence to explain why I would benefit from alternative medical treatments. So next time I see the related provider or doctor, I will have them submit that request and see if we can go from there. If they deny the prior authorization, at which point I will try for an appeal. So I will keep you posted. I don't give up the fight very easy, and so we'll see what happens. Well, that's all I have for you today, so I am going to go ahead and end the video here. If you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, or leave a comment. If you haven't already, please consider clicking the subscribe button and turning on notifications. Doing so will let you know when I upload new content. Until next time, take care of yourself, stay healthy, and God bless.